All right. Hey, let's continue. So we have lots of new stuff here coming. Today we are going to start with the StarFight V. Remember, it's StarFight, not the StarFlight. StarFlight is totally different game. But this is this is a Finnish shareware slash public domain game series, and almost the last part of it. Number 5 is like a Wing Command-esque fighting space fighting game. And U-Boat is going to be second game we are playing today. So let's go get on with it. Let's see if this actually works. Yay. Year is 99. Soviet States of Mezen. Yeah, United Nations isn't totally like a good groups in this game series. First Intergalactic War. So this is like a second Intergalactic War. Currently, this game is public domain, so that's why we are playing it. Okay. I guess this works. BIOS. James X. James Egg. We know him from the previous games. Maybe I should like change my camera here, but anyway, actually has absolutely no reason to be nervous. Dilithium War, the 20-year internal conflict between SSM and UNSC forces, had been over for 39 months now, and I'd like to get back to my back home with my 5-year commission on the War Hero Officership, Dreadnought Wyoming, in 2 weeks. The Wyoming was at the end of the road to and do the be scuttled. Nevertheless, I had bad feeling about things to come, and I was right. I'm going to change the camera here. That's a VX. Okay, here we go. Nice. And I'm watching wrong way. Okay. Just a moment. Here we go. Different kind of point of view, basically. So James Egg was the main character in some of the previous games. Not in the fourth. The bear was quiet as usual. I spotted only one person. Oddly enough, he was signaling me to come over here. The man was Berg Fart Guggenheim. Don't ask me why they named him after that. I'd known him for a good 4 years now, and he was the closest thing to a friend I had. I gave him a standard issue "What's up?" and sat right next to him. He looked pale, and even more so than usually. Suspiciously, he took the glance around, just as he was afraid someone would listen to us, and whispered, "Bad things." He took another look around and continued, "It's about the project I'm currently involved." Berg stopped talking and looked at the bar store. He took a sip from this drink. Berg Guggenheim had been a fighter pilot. In fact, he was one of the best ones, until his eyesight was badly hampered in an explosion that occurred in his fighter cabin. After that incident, he had been working at the UNSF research. He had just returned from the field trip to Hell's Gate 3. Yes, what about the project? I was impatient and to know more. I don't know, really. What we are doing, I mean, what they are doing in there right now, it's something unimaginable, horrible. I can't. Berg stopped. The captain had entered the bar. Victor Draghi, an old name for an old man. I was a man who I greatly respect. UNSF High Command wasn't too happy about him, since his way of running the ship was considered ineffective during crisis. In other words, Captain Zurang dared to question UNSC orders and think for himself, and he did it with style, since Wyoming had double the kills of any other dreadnought-class vessel during the war. Anyway, when he entered the bar, Beck shut his mouth, drank up his drink, and quickly head out. I was really getting bored, and since my friend had fled the scene, I decided to follow his example. 2 new messages. Captain. I know that life for board the military vessel may be boring, so what I offer is a chance of having some fun. As you know, we are delivering some new fighters to fortified Alpha Orionis for shipyard. This is the last task Wyoming will be undertake. It won't be returning from the shipyard anyway. The fighters are on the new revision F-277 Starman class interceptors. When they arrive, we'll equip a couple of them and set up a shooting range. You'll be able to take a starfighter for the last spin before you leave UNSC for good. No, doesn't that sound appealing? Major Berg, Guggenheim. Hey, I'm signed for a spin in these new fighters. We are getting chance to fly a wing once more. Don't miss it. Wasn't you blind? I thought that Berg was blind. Okay. I guess he didn't need vision to fly these new starfighters. Yeah, pretty much like a X-Wing / TIE Fighter briefing. Three targeting buoys in the interior. Eliminated these targets. Very X-Wing like TIE Fighter. Computer controlled dronecraft. Yeah, feels like a tutorial. That's about it. Have fun. I like this CO. The shooting range. Yep. Tutorial. Okay. So this works like in a TIE Fighter. Pretty good UI as well. Missed. Who got shot? Oh no. Who gave live ammunition to the drones? Why can't I target the drone? Okay, now I can. My god, Chrome got shot with live ammo. What the hell is going on out there? Yep, mechanics have been like messing up. Yeah, that's a Wyoming. This feels like something out of the Space and Above TV series. More drones. Okay, they are dangerous, so we need to take the drones down. Okay, one down. Okay. Let's get out of here. Drone 5, okay. Return to the Wyoming. We need to find out what hell just happened out there. Meanwhile, in the Beta Orionis star system, mysterious resupply carrying orbital platform on final approach. Prison colony. Then 4. We are picking up an anomaly on our radar. Please confirm, over. Yes, there's something out there. Wait, it's changing. What the hell is that thing? Feels like a Wing Commander 4 all again. Interface, execute, evaluate. Target element are 2 out of 2. Test successful. Execute, send distress signal. Check successful. Yeah, this feels so Wing Commander 4. Apparently it was like a very big influence on this. James Egg. Lieutenant, okay. Been up for 38 hours now. I simply haven't found the time to sleep. We have done some investigation about the Berg's accident. Everything seems to point that the computer controlling dronecraft simply went berserk and set dronecraft weapons to full power level. Okay. Kill our humans equals true, apparently. No one is eager to do any further investigation on this matter. It seems that everybody is afraid of something. I wonder why. First message. Captain. New orders. Funeral services are postponed. There's not Wyoming is ordered to investigate what seems to be SSM attack on the prison colony. We are moving in. Due to energy consuming repairs being made, everyone is asked to conserve energy by deactivating the unnecessary lights and electric devices. Oh no, no coffee. Hi, you don't know me, but I'm a friend of Berg's from the UNSC research. Listen, whatever Berg was working with was the reason someone had him killed. Be careful, you're likely the next one. Yay. I'll contact you again. Until then, remember, there are very few in the UNSF you can trust. Yay. Truth is out there. Let's be careful out there. Distress signal. Light carrier Tuskon will enter the area and deploy your fighter wing here. We are unaware of any SSM presence in the area, but stay alert. Since the fleet responsible might be still around. Engage any SSM ship you encounter. And destroy everything. Okay. Very simple task. Beginning of the end. Yep, you need to begin something so it can end. So that's logical. RSC Sovereign responding to an emergency call. Moscow supercarrier. You should feel itself now be destroyed. UNSV careful, you do not commit any hostilities against our forces. We are right to defend ourselves. Interceptor. Break off and intercept. No, I can't. A bit of flagging, but might run so smoothly. Molotov light cruiser. Of course, Molotov. Soverskaya is getting damaged. That's good. We didn't check the supercarrier. Congratulations. We got like a really far away when fighting the fighters. Excellent work out there. You really kicked some SSM butt. UNSF headquarters just informed me the Wyoming should move out this system since the risk of SSM counterattack grows each passing minute. More to this than it's said out loud. Here's the beef. Tactical has detected shipwreck in the service of Beta Orionist 7. I'm pretty sure that's an MST resupply. The cargo vessel that got shot down with the platform. I have decided we should try obtain the black box of this ship in order to shed some light on recent events here. You are the one of most capable pilots, so we have selected you for this job. Okay, good. Since we are working behind the backs of the UNSC headquarters and without their authorization, there won't be any official briefing for you. This all you get, so read carefully. You'll be via F-277 starfighter fitted with the very best jamming equipment, pinpoint the crash site, the surface, and will send in a shuttle which will land and pick up the black box. It's imperative that you stay interdetected since Orion 7 has substantial planetary defenses. Good luck. Okay, this is a sneaking mission. And this feels like a Wing Commander 3 end mission. Surface revelations. Trail of charged surface by following it. You should find the crash site. Don't collect closer than within 1.5 kilometers defense platform. Or they spot you. That was close. That looks like a charged ground. Oh no. We saw nothing. Carry on your mission. There's the crash site. Protect the lander also, of course. Oh no. Where's the lander? Nice work out there. Oops. Science team report on black box classified. The security object from the surface of Beta Orion 7, we began to analyze its log. The result is somewhat disturbing. According to MSD resupply sensor data, the platform was destroyed using some kind of high-energy radiation weapon. Crazer. According to Dilithium War UNSF intelligence reports of SSM warfare, they didn't have anything even remotely this powerful in their disposal. We were also able to pull an image out of the final flight recorder. Image showed bright concentration of radiation on the station as the MSD resupply began to fall out of orbit. There's also a vague shape of something that might just be the aggressor craft. Okay, that's very blurry image. Considering other events, it seems likely the SSM would pull the stunt like this in a short notice. Well, that is if you ask my professional opinion about this matter. Kirsten O'Farrell, Chief of Wyoming on board Science Team. Captain, I trust you read the report I sent you. It is indeed disturbing. Who the hell attacked that platform? I know that UNSC is playing SSM for this aggression and it's understandable. But for all we know, UNSC might have started an industrial scale war without any reason. Anyway, we have got new orders and Wang is ordered to hyperspace into Epsilon Lapres star system. What is our task here? I don't know yet. Anonymous. Oh, we have Anonymous in this game. I've done some investigation on Berg's project. All I found was weird schematic. It was titled Active Prototype. I think it might be a starship, but I don't know what for sure. Also, I'm afraid that UNSC Intel might get suspicious over sudden interest Berg's death. Maybe I'll end up dying in an accident like he did. Rovaniemi. Wyoming and Rovaniemi. Target in this mission is shipyard. Lightly defended and vulnerable. But we don't know number of the starship defending it, so stay alert. Destroy the primary target. We expect nothing more, nothing less. This completes our briefing. Give a mail. SM's backyard. I guess they have something else than old cars in their backyard. Light crew carrier. Litovsk. Attention UNSF craft. You are violating SSM space. Leave this area immediately or you will be destroyed. All fighters engage the shipyard. Corporate chef. Yeah, that's a big ship. Watch it, firing is a bit intense. I would say so. What is that? Unidentified ship. Is the future of the UNSC obliterator ship design? Sus. Okay, that went belly up. Ouch. Yeah, it's interesting. I wonder if we can target the structures here. Repair dock can repair itself. Let's get away from here. Stripping the defenses might be like a pretty good idea. Congratulations, mission complete. We got a bit damage here. Not too hard. Lieutenant James Egg, personal log, on board the Wyoming. I don't know whether it's justified the question on senior officer during the war, but I'm beginning to. First we discard the SSE incident behind the attack on Beta Orange 7, and now we are resupplied with fighters like this. UNSC High Command tells the Operator cast interceptors. During our last mission, we were assisted by a larger craft, suppressing the same intimidating appearance. Now I have a bad feeling about these ships. They look like nothing we have ever seen before, and the worst part is that I may have to fly one in the next mission. What read me? Report to the briefing room at once. We are in a hurry. Microspace transporters. Okay, listen up. Since our friends at the microspace have sold us for a price. They are just about to deliver a shipment to SSM, and we cannot allow that. If the transport deny, to turn back and surrender. Destroying them will be a perfect way to test our new fighters. Without further babbling, let's go. Microspace revolt. I wonder why. And this is like yeah, definitely like a homage to the Microsoft. There we the Windows logo. It's Kiev supercarrier. Window 1. Prepare to be boarded. So I'm not touching anything, but the fighter is randomly shooting. Ouch. Okay, they are going belly up. Try to cut some supercarrier's teeth. Up. Let's avoid those shots. Let's give shields chance to reload. After that we are going in. Well, yep, this is a bit hard to, tricky to sometimes like fly. Reinforcement inbound, okay. Super carriers down. Sergey. These light ships actually look a bit like something from the Children of the Dead Earth, which is like a hardcore sci-fi game. Sergey is going belly up. Yeltsin. It's a bit tricky to fly. You can get like a loss of control pretty easily. Because space renegades have felt the power of the Obliterator ship design. You got this. Yeah, we got this. You have a new mail. You must know that I didn't authorize those Obliterator gas fighters against those transports. I know what you're thinking, but hell, we should be overjoyed that fact we are getting UNSC's top-notch technology. It just seems damn odd that UNSC would introduce something like this in such a short notice. As you know, all of her current Starship models are but greatly enhanced revisions of the pre-war equipment. Something's gonna happen between UNSC and SSM, and this damned old ship is caught in the middle. Furthermore, we got our new orders, and I need you to do me a big favor. Although I was a little frightened of new fighter at the beginning, the feeling is gone now. Never have I felt such a power when sitting in the cockpit. It's almost unreal. Anyway, Captain's right. Something big is indeed about to happen. The UNSC have assembled a huge fleet to attack SSM colony in Beta Carish 4. I know the captain dislikes the idea of having participated something like this. Attacking a colony always means murdering thousands of innocent civilians. I wonder he doesn't want to join this. I've heard that since the Wyoming is old expendable ship, we are going to fight in the front line of this battle, along with a bunch of new Obliterator craft. Now Captain is going to aboard the Vanquisher, Admiral Lazarus brand new flagship, to discuss battle tactics. And he wanted me to pilot the shuttle. Okay, are we going to die? Re-evaluation. Re-evaluation. This madness. Leave it to duty. Okay, now we are fighting the shuttle. Okay, these fighters are not for shooting me just yet. Okay. Guessed it. Consider the Wyoming is considered a hostile vessel. Do what you must. And I'm piloting a shuttle. I'm just getting shredded out here. Nice work. That's a new fighter. We have a guns. Nice. Putting the combat pilot in the shuttle, that's a daring task. Now we need to fight the super fighters with the shuttle. Okay, what happened? Okay, so it was time mission. Off we go. Now we are blasting capitalists as well as communists in this game. So this feels totally like a Wing Commander 4. Re-evaluation part 2. Hopefully not, we are not going to fly the shuttle. We are flying with the shuttle. Supercarrier Stalingrad. UNSC vessels. Your presence is not wanted here, please let the area advance. We are obligated to destroy you. We are here to warn you about the massive UNSC attack directed. Here any second now. We are pursued by our forces and we wish to defect. Okay. UNSC attack force are bringing a red alert. Okay, so we are going to fight with the shuttle. Bombers! Oh no, we need to intercept those. At least the radar is working pretty okay. Okay, these are friends now. Getting shredded here are... I'm probably influenced by Babylon 5 as well. I'm thinking. Their carriers are coming into the striking range. Okay, that's a warmer ship. Punisher. Thanks for assisting. I guess this proves your disloyalty to the UNSF. May approach beta cars for. Special report. Highly respected UNSC officer Captain Victor Syrangi has defected to SSM. Also, UNSC High Command is investigating Syrangi participation in larger conspiracy against UN. That's what they always say. Obliterator cast ship design is the latest breakthrough in military technology. The SSM numerous brutal attacks against deviant targets. Blah 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 blah. All United citizens are asked to fight for their cause, joining the US NFV today. Everyone fight with the alien fighters. We are standing at Hell's Gate. We must wipe out these traitors. If we don't fully commit ourselves to the grave action that the UN stands for, will be lost. Lazarus is the bad guy apparently, like Tolman in a Wing Commander. You have new mail. Welcome to Soviet States of Mezen. On behalf of all SSM citizens, I salute you, fellow comrades, who bravely stood to oppose UN tyranny. I'm afraid your rest is over. We need to ask your help in getting people of colony number 185. Medak fleet is most likely on its way as we speak. Boris Garazinski. External server to Modiclaw. Observer eliminate 0 out of 30. Unsuccessful. Huh. You must wonder whether we are doing the right thing. Let me assure you, we are. Although we have fought in United Nations Special Space Forces for several years, nothing has changed. We are still on the same side, on the humanities side. Besides, I'm pretty sure that Major Guggenheim was killed by the UNSC if the order keep these ships secret for a while longer. UNSC have gone rotten, like we know from the StarFight IV. And it's out there on a quest for power and influence. First UNSC fielded anti- and SSM propaganda, and now it's started an outright war. Reasons even I, as a UNSC officer, cannot justify. We are trying to repair some of the turrets on the Wyoming, which have been taken out by UNSC forces. But the remote control drone we used to extra zero-key repairs went insane and zoomed into deep space. So some of our crew has been receiving weird garbled email. We suspect that this is due to the unauthorized FTL substation transmissions from somewhere aboard. So whoever is used that FTL transmitter, you are forgiven. Just do that again. It really pisses us off. Maintenance wizard. Please help. Anonymous. I'm captured by UNSC and held captive in the Zeta Indy system. Prison platform Heavy Nova. Managed to sneak in this subspace transmitter. They are holding me in the cell 59B next to the bulkhead. Please help me and hurry. They'll surely notice this transmission. Sarah McConnell, UNSC Research. Okay. She's the Mr. X. We are evacuating all civilian population from colony number 185. Here's the plan. Light cruisers will carry the first load of personnel while we will see that they get into hyperspace safely. Second phase, you must protect the SSC Stalingrad as it leaves the area. The rest of the personnel. UNSC attack fleet could be here in any minute. Evacuation. Boris, the beta group, cover us. You only ship out there that has a functional cannons, okay. Gotcha, Boris. Alpha group is moving in. Beta group stay with the vibe. Are we alpha or beta? I think we are alpha. When are the fighters appearing? Oh no. Yep. Oops. And something is coming from behind. Well, of course. Annihilator, okay. We are entering the area. Battleship hyperspace next to us. Oh no. So we need to go back and forth. Revenant battleship. But the bad guys always have like a evil named ships. Undo. Bomber. Oh no, I died. Abort mission. Beta 1 is down. Okay, I'm a beta. Mission was almost complete, but let's try this again. I was a bit too daring. Stay with the Wyoming. Okay. Okay, let's follow the plan. Maybe I shouldn't like let these come too close. Tanked some shots here. That's a bit heavy flag. Ouch. Ouch. I died. That was very heavy flag. I rather fight the fighters. Super fighters might be like a slightly bad. Gangbang them. Oops. Stalingrad is entering the area. Give us some cover. Revenant has been drying off. There's more fighters incoming. He needs help, Arc. Undo this bomber. Oh, it's a bomber, so it's making like a mission frame. Ah. Oh, vital craft. So we need to take down the bombers faster. I think in first time I accidentally took the bombers down faster. Like the first try is always like a best. I don't know why. Okay, where they are. Oops. Whole battleship hyperspace right next to us. Help. Undo. We're launching bombers basically next to the... Oh no, 2 cruisers shooting at me. We are out of here, thanks. See you at the gathering point. I don't want to play with those. Okay. Yeah, in the first time I died like 10 seconds before the end of the mission. Fleet escaping by making a multi-jump through the several jump points in the gathering point. This is my first chance to tell the captain about the arrested UNSF scientist. Been getting mail from. Captain agreed that she could prove valuable to us, especially if she had technical details about obliterator ships. But since we are on a run, it'll be up to me to rescue her. So I'll be heading out there in Zeta Indy system with a marine team in a shuttle. We intercepted some ID codes from our UNSF transmissions during the last mission, and we think that they might be able to fool defending US forces at least until we dock the station and rescue our informant. Tsuraki promised to pick me up afterwards. Yeah, I hope he holds the deal. Fooling in heavy Nova. Shuttle again. Corona. Yes, we are virus. State your business. I'm just infiltrating here. Classified mission. You don't need to know anything. Don't ask me. I just work here. In 4. I think they're all space cups. Let's just drive via like we are all one big happy navy. I guess you make it from here. Wing security resuming platform patrol. That's not the docking bay. Yep, it's a boarding. You are under arrest. Like a hell we will. Perfect, engage. Fighters engage that shuttle. Climbing here, entering an area. Yeah, that's not a happy day currently. Ouch. Abort mission. So we need to take the distance from the station before we start fighting. Springfield, Genova light carrier. Too bad they're in the front of the station, so we need to... Okay, they are not going to the side. Engage that shuttle. That's a lot of fighters. Get to the hangar. I'll try. Any escort, please? Okay, then we are in a... Nice work. Okay. Whew. Personal log. It has been 48 hours since last mission. I had a chance to relax a bit. Even watched the SSM news network. Rather troubling report about several SSM colonies that have been wiped out, destroyed completely. When we arrived at this gathering point, there are but a few escape craft there, but starships are arriving in two-figure numbers each passing day, so I guess the information about colonies being raided isn't all SSM propaganda. Okay. So very much like feels like a Wing Commander 4 influenced game, and I guess we are going to continue this later. There's enough play time for the next part as well. And next I'm going to take a small break, and then we are going to dive into the U-boat. So that's the idea. Anyway, if you are watching me on YouTube, please like and subscribe, leave a message. I like to hear about your retro game